Joining us now is Vani Hari, author and activist at foodbabe.com. Welcome back. It's good to talk to you. You know, I think about one of the overarching messages here is it comes down to our diet, fruits and vegetables better than processed food. I'm kind of like, yeah, that's a no-brainer. We've known that. So what's new in this data?
For the first time in history, we are talking about the chemicals that I've been sounding an alarm on for over a decade. The artificial dyes, titanium dioxide, BHT, artificial sweeteners, aspartame, sucralose, and saccharin that actually still increase insulin in your body when you're trying to consume them to avoid sugar, high fructose corn syrup, seed oils, and then really important, pesticides, glyphosate and atrazine. The word pesticide was mentioned 15 times in the report. That is a win for the American people because for so long, the chemical lobby has been so sophisticated at preventing the risks of their products from getting out to the public. They've colluded with the EPA to prevent this information from coming out, even though 10 years ago, in 2015, the International Agency for Research on Cancer labeled glyphosate as a probable carcinogen. We have a 500 times more exposure to glyphosate in this country than those in Europe. 24% of the world's pesticides we're consuming, but we only are 3% of the world's population. 87% of kids' urine tested by the CDC contained glyphosate. And this is something we need to look at reducing the chemical exposure. And I think there's some really common sense things that we can do right off the bat that will help farmers and work with them. And this is what, the commitment that the Secretary Rowlands made yesterday and Secretary Lee Zeldin, they said, we want to support our farmers. And I think there's incredible things that can happen where you can start to remove specific uses of some of these chemicals. One specific thing I want to mention here, I think is so important.
Real quick, Vani, I'm up against a commercial break. Go ahead.
Yeah, sorry. I'm excited.
Hey, that's okay. I'll give you 15 more seconds to make that point.
Yeah, the pre-harvest use of glyphosate is basically where we get 90% of the dietary exposure of glyphosate. So if we just remove that application where the farmers are spraying wheat and oats and beans in this country right before it's harvested so they can harvest it faster, if they can just stop doing that, which only accounts for only about 3% of the glyphosate used in this country, estimated, we can have incredible human health impacts. So, this is my call out to
a good start.
US government as they do policy work. This is the first.
All right, Vani, I gotta go. Yeah, I'll bring you back. But thanks for your time this morning. Commercial now. We'll be right back.